Hey, who the hell are you and how did you get into cheese? Are you a little young to be smoking?
I'm Charlie.
Charlie? What? Wait.
I'm Wexford.
What, really?
Right. Wexford. I am Wexford.
Are you a cigar smoker?
No.
This is very odd. I know my labyrinth is low rent, but this is shitty.
Listen, I need your help.
Doing what?
To find the family jewels.
Well, look, I hate to break it to you, and I'm kind of a low-budget minotaur, but they were stolen by a little dude with like a hard-as-fuck guy.
Then we must get him.
Well, what's in it for me if I go with you?
My dad's the king. My father's the king.
The king of these lands?
The king.
You think he can help me, like, maybe find a wizard that can turn me into a full bull?
Yes.
Pretty effeminate for someone with such a scruff, you know?
I'm not.
Okay, leave it.
This way.
God damn
Dungeons and Dragons Improv Show, Episode 3, 2 Weddings and a Funeral. Will Wexford Trusted Charlotte get revenge on Cortez? Will Mr. Smithers defeat Nigel and Chomsky? Roll your initiative, because it is time to start DnD 4!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Are you ready for the fully improvised fantasy epic adventure, the D&D Improv Show? Now, along with some improvisation, we do get some help from the Dice of Doom, our giant 20-sided dice, which we roll when characters need to make important decisions or perhaps pick a lock, maybe bluff someone, maybe they have to break down a door. Now, in all of these cases, the higher the number, the better. A 1, very bad. A 20, audience, I want you to lose your shit. The dice will also be used in cases of battle. Good versus evil, evil versus evil, maybe even good versus good, who knows. But in either case, each side will have a die rolled for them. And in that battle of the dice, the higher number will win the battle on stage. Does that make sense? It kind of did to me. Anyways, before we start, I have a little bit of trivia. This trivia is going to be worth 2 tickets to tomorrow's show. Can we get some house lights for just a second? Now, I'm going to need the first hand that I see. So listen carefully. Who is the only character to be played by the same actor in all 6 Star Wars movies?
Oh, I don't know.
That would be Anthony Daniels.
Playing?
Playing C-3PO.
Correct. Peter D has won 2 tickets. And now, let us meet the characters for tonight's episode. The prettiest boy in all of Campania, it's Wexford Beckingley. sister. It's Charlotte Beckingley.
Seems very obsessed with this little diamond. Taking a strain on our relationship. If he gets any more obsessed with that thing tonight, he's sleeping on the sofa.
Constantly complaining about his labyrinth. Sheesh. Steve the Minotaur.
Yesterday was really terrible, and then everybody saw that my horns are fake, just a prop, so I can kind of like just be myself, you know? You guys stumbled in here, it was no problem at all. I even built Ricky's lake, and it didn't give you any trouble. Fuck!
He's the best liar in all of Campania, and the loyalist of servants. May you live well.
Times are indeed desperate when even ghost babies will pass for a super liar. And yet it worked. Now, but I fear we don't have much time. Charlotte must retrieve the diamond and find the other family jewels. In the meantime, there's a wedding to be had.
Cold-hearted, mean-streaked, and loves a freshly made mint.
You know, I've been destroying villages and taking over kingdoms for the better part of 1,000 years. And I've never had this much trouble rolling into a castle, seducing a king, and taking the fuck over. But I know when to say that I'm wrong. It's not the king I need to worry about. That butler. He gonna die.
The king she need not worry about. The man with the impressive man blade. Lord.
Showed up, been ignoring Mayhew. Oh well, you know what they say. Hoes before bros.
Cosro the Terrible!
I do not know what happened to my friend the Catman, but when I see him, I'm going to give him a stern talking to, and also a scratch on the ears and bum.
He's the king of kittens, the prince of purrs, and boy does he like yarn. Mr. Smitten! Well, we have a dungeon master. We have characters. We just need a player.
Like what I did with my outfit?
You added a belt.
And I made it into a dress for the weddings.
We're not attending the wedding.
Oh,
Kind of talking about the
but
moment.
I brought a gift.
Well, it's better than a liter of water.
Chad, I'm really excited for today. I feel like a lot of narratively important things happened in yesterday's show.
Certainly did. Now, did you study the player's handbook a little like I asked you?
I did study the player's handbook and I said some affirmations to myself in the mirror this morning. I'm going to lead some combats. And I think I've got up the nerve to talk to Cosro.
Is it Mayhew or Cosro that you want?
I've decided it's Cosro. Fickle.
Character sheet slap. Anyways, we go now to Castle Pendragon, where Cortez is patching himself up from losing a friendly duel to Lauren. And his betrothed Charlotte has come down to help tend to his wounds. For some reason, she seems to have changed her tune towards this royal matrimony.
Cosro. I mean, Cortez.
Are you cheating me already, you bitch?
It ain't cheating. Oh no.
I have been cut. 'Twas your father who thrust his man blade into my side.
Sounds exciting.
I see you have finally come to your senses.
Oh, I couldn't be more excited for the wedding. Why, I'm stoked.
Yes, you look very tense. Allow me to rub your very hairy shoulder.
I was going to shave,
Oh,
but I heard you like it natural.
well, in the Isle of Corona, we have very natural beauty. Palm trees, and as you say, the local bushes are very...
I can only imagine. But please tell me, for the wedding, you won't bear any arms, will you? You'll take it off.
You wish me to take off the most important part of the Coronian royal husband outfit?
Oh, it's fine! It's fine!
Don't you?
I just thought you cared!
Yes, he's willing to take it off for at least the honeymoon.
I promise that you will feel no pain.
Hope not. Weddings are supposed to be pleasant.
Yes. Well, I'm so
No one else I'd rather be with.
Yes. And perhaps to truly convince Cortez. Charlotte shall lay her first kiss. Sometimes you have to make exceptions.
Don't tell Father. I'm supposed to save it all for the night.
Speaking of father, yet another part of Captain Pendragon. All these two swoon over each other, fresh off of their mint julep bath. Heavenly and Lauren discuss weddings, perhaps their own daughters.
It's amazing what that does for your skin, that mint julep.
It's very refreshing.
So, you have a big day today.
You must be very excited and sad.
Yes, of course, the funeral. And then the wedding. But listen. I wanted to talk to you about something.
Sure, hon, you can talk to me about anything.
But you know, we're going to be there in the garden, and there's going to be a wedding that's happened, and everyone's going to be there, and they're all going to be dressed up, and, you know, why waste the rest of the day?
I know, why don't we just get married?
That's exactly what I was going to propose.
Oh no, I took the words out of your mouth. I'm sorry,
It's
I
all right.
had no idea.
Now listen, it's sort of embarrassing. I don't have a ring for you.
Oh, I don't need much.
No.
As you can see, I'm not.
No, wait. This is from my first marriage.
I don't feel right about taking
No,
it.
please. It's only right that I give you something. A wedding is a sign of our fast-acting love.
But there's no diamond on it. You're supposed to give a girl a diamond, a big diamond, a labyrinth-style diamond.
Maybe I'm just not good enough for you.
Oh, don't say that. You're handsome. Ooh, your kingdom's so big.
Too, I mean.
Oh, I know.
Saw the way I thrusted that into that guy.
It's so scary. Sometimes I think, oh no, it's gonna stab me.
You know a diamond that would be perfect for you.
But how could you get it in such a short amount of time?
It's just up there in the labyrinth.
Would you get it for me?
I
I mean, if you really love me.
don't know. I mean, it's a long way, and you know we have the funeral starting soon.
And that diamond has already been captured by Chomsky and Nigel Copperbottom.
It's not like he knows that.
I'm segueing into the next scene. Thanks, everybody. Not only is Nigel Copperbottom and Chomsky the gnome out in the lands near the labyrinth, but they were also found by Mr. Smittens the cat. And when last we left them last episode, they were about to battle! So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get our first rolls of the night. Black is bad, red is good.
You can do it. You
And
can do
from
it.
Mr. Smittens, King of Kittens, it's a 12.
Just go for his whole face. Just stop it right here.
on!
Cosmo! Catman! I found you!
Rise up, doom!
Go, Cosmo, go!
Thank you!
For Cosmo, a 9! For the good guys, a 14!
My cold! My ass!
Keep it.
Okay.
The worst part about the whole thing is that my earrings fell off.
Tomsky, if we give you back your earrings, will you promise to behave?
Yes?
If I give you back your sword, do you promise to behave?
Absolutely! I don't think we can really trust these folks. They're just probably misguided. They just need to be shown some tenderness.
Oh yeah, we're good guys!
Fell in with the wrong crowd. Need to get my balls back. We all have our motivation.
Okay, well,
I'm not even mad that you just totally kicked my ass. I will in no way pay you back for that in later episode, or maybe even later on in this episode. Don't worry about it.
well, I feel comfortable about this.
Me too. You know, we were just about to have some lunch. You guys want to join us?
Oh, I'm starving.
We brought cakelets.
Yeah. Oh, baskets again.
Oh, cakelets are my very favorite. But before I eat them, I promised Catman I'd do something when I saw him again.
Oh, no.
So come over here so I can scratch your ears and your butt.
Chad, something that I've never been really clear on is what is Cosgro's motivation?
He's terrible.
He just wants to wreak general havoc on the people of Campania.
And look at lots of women!
Yay, yay!
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, go back to Castle Pendragon, to the kitchen, where Mayhew is preparing some tea, and Marionette decides she has a few things to tell me.
Why do you keep the sugar so far away from the kettle?
Good afternoon, Mayhew. Live well, or should I say lie well?
That's right. Little Mary, isn't it? Well...
Let us get down to brass tacks. You have been very mean to Miss Heavenly lately.
I've only been a befuddled old man doing my best to keep up with such a big and difficult castle. Oh!
Bullshit!
Whoopsie daisy!
Bullshit, Mayhew. And how dare you take it out on that innocent tea?
Why?
They belong with those cakelets.
It hurts you when you see porcelain shatter.
Don't you dare! That was my friend! Martin, no!
Oh! Butterfingers!
Mayhew!
Maybe. But maybe you should alleviate yourself from my presence. There's a wedding to be had, and much work to be done. And I know that you are up to no good.
I'm simply trying to live out my purpose, like you.
Purpose? I have duty! I have honor! I have love.
And you wouldn't have a job if Lauren heard what you did to Miss Heavenly. He's head over heels for her. They had a
Beth. I saw noises.
Catch up now to Steve the Minotaur and Wexford, or Charlotte, or Wexford.
Holy Christ!
As they try to track down a gnome and a giant statue.
The world is like really huge. I've been complaining a lot, but 2 lefts and a right is so easy to navigate. Oh.
Now that we're far from the castle, I should probably tell you the truth.
Well, what? My maze was totally like confusing, right? You had a really hard time finding your way in and then finding me, and you didn't see me without my hair.
No.
Shit.
I'm not actually Wexford.
Well, I know I'm pretty ridiculous and not very smart, but I've known that the whole time. I can see a faker from a mile away, and I support that because I know what it's like to be trapped in somebody else's body. It's a choice. It's 2012 in Campania. It's cool.
Well, I'm not actually trying to be my brother. Just he's being me now.
Well, the clothes and the junk and the beard speak otherwise.
Right. But I do still need the jewels.
Right. No, it's fine. We can do it.
I've never actually been out of the castle, except for when the Beaster Bunny caught me, and that was weird.
Well, the only time I've ever been out of the labyrinth is when I walk outside and I close my eyes and I hear chanting and I hear Steve, like that. And then I put up my gang sign. That's it. So this is all new. And I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you've heard that Minotaurs are traditionally evil and they want to crush dudes and play around in your guts, but I don't want to do that, you know? I'd rather use my talents for good and maybe get some wizard to change me into a bull and then just graze and crap everywhere.
Just want to poop everywhere.
It's so simple and delicate and beautiful. So, can we do it? I mean, I'll help you do whatever you need and I'll get that little bastard that took my family jewels and then I'll give it to you on consignment. You can do whatever you need. Just turn me into a bull so I can hump a bunch of bears.
In order to find the gnome Chomsky and Nigel Copperbottom, I think Steve and Wexford Charlie, whomever you are posing as, shall have a tracking montage.
Chad, I think I can do this.
You'd like to lead them through a tracking montage?
I'm confident. I'm going to stand up for it and hold my juice.
Woo!
Woo! So, Steve and Wexford Charlotte, run through the labyrinth or the funny maze. Up, down, over, and under those 2 lefts and a right. Needless somersaults. Fancy high jumps. And all the while laughing as they go. And they realize that they have more in common than they might have thought. Both trapped in bodies that don't belong to them, their minds and bodies move as one. You smell something?
Yes, I do.
They smell lunch. Woo! That's just over the hills, a little bit away from them. They can kind of see a fire and 4 figures. A little figure with a pointed hat, a big figure with a cat nose.
Which is where their treasure lies.
Exactly.
What kind of idiots would build a fire when they're being trapped?
You didn't know they were being tracked?
Idiots.
Castle Pendragon, where Lauren, Heavenly, Cortez, Charlotte, Mary, and Mayhew are about to join Charlotte and Cortez as husband and wife.
Good work. I'm sorry. We Appreciated. Why did I recall that puppy?
Fellas, I know that you didn't agree with this at first, but I have to say that you look absolutely beautiful today.
Oh, damn
Just as I always pictured you would look on your wedding day, since the first day you were born.
You're making me blush.
Miss Heavenly, that's not Charlie. I know, honey. Let's watch how this plays out. Come on, friends later. Yes, ma'am.
Can we need to go on? I'm most excited for what happens after this.
Patience! Patience, my little flower.
I can barely contain myself.
Remember, Mary, after this is a funeral. That's when shit's gonna heal the pain. Oh, people are gonna die. Well, maybe. Oh.
I tried to run an empty. I was in a rush. I saw it. And the cake and wedding and the scaffolding and carpet. Dearly beloved, we are brought before the great Lord on this day to join these two young lovers.
You do not.
And he has already in
Matrimony?
that's the money. If there are any who object to such a holy union, completely blessed by God, at this moment, allow them to interrupt precisely now. Yes. In that case, as thou hast in me, I send both of you already.
Let's go home.
You may have this surprise.
That's a fitness again. Yes, you two can make out like freaking young people.
Well, I was hoping to make this a little more private.
Kiss me, you bastard.
I suggest that our new friends eat their fill. We have a long journey ahead of us.
Oh, 2 steps ahead of you.
Cosgrove, you can have my portion. I'm not hungry.
Something the matter, kitten?
Do you care?
Nope.
Well then, fuck off. Come on, guys. You gotta hurry up. I gotta get this ridiculously awesome diving back to Lakeview.
And suddenly, through the trees, Steve the Minotaur and Wexford peek over.
Yep, you gotta get this blinking awesome diving back over to Lakeview so he can tell us what to do next. Hey, gaggle of idiots!
Hey, I think somebody's making
Oh, took my diamond! She's gender confused! Let's deal with it! That's out of the bag! No! What? I needed it!
I already kicked her off once.
I'm made out of beef and you're made out of stone. Let's see who gets digested.
score of 4, and victorious once again is Nigel with an 11.
Animal cruelty! Stand up! Oh, Peter! Come at me, bro! You're not wearing any red. It's really embarrassing for me. I'm trying to do good by the boy girl. You should have learned your lesson. I hope you learned your lesson.
Oh yeah, listen up,
Listen, give my best. I'm gonna go far away from you with our new toy, the diamond. And if I see you within 50 feet of us again, I'll fucking kill you!
I really don't think there's such an evil that kind of thing.
You two are more than welcome to come. If you would like to do something good with your life. If not,
You want to clean up, clean up the campfire, smoke these fires, only we can prevent forest fires.
Keep everything nice and tidy. You don't worry about it.
We'll catch up with you guys
Oh,
later.
you go right ahead. We're going to hang out for a while.
my trust will be my downfall.
I'd like to come with you.
Just my dude.
Wexford.
Wait a minute. I recognize you. You were my master when I lived in the
Speaking of the Castle Pendragon, we return there, where Wexford and Charlotte are having their first night as a wedding couple. Quartet?
Yes.
Thank you for that.
Wexford and Charlotte.
Well, she's not the same right now.
It's been 25 minutes! How long's it going to take in there?
It's coming.
Now, I think Charlotte's going to attempt to convince Cortez to remove his blades. So, after Megan says something.
You're killing the vibe.
Listen, don't get into the vibe, stupid! Do you remember who you are, boy?
I'm going to.
Revenge.
Yes.
Clear out the castle.
Yes.
Save your father.
Yes.
There's your crippled honor. My blessing is your sister. Difficult man, but still.
It'll work.
It will work if you don't give in to those golden locks.
That's a woman. Look. These are not right. That's not Charlie.
Are you sure?
Straight up. It's just not. Look at this heavenly. It's trying to take down the palace and throw it all in rubble and dust. And the cats keep on, wrapped around her fingers, and that's not Charlie. Charlie's in the woods. That's Wexford.
Wexford!
He lives.
I'm almost ready.
Oh,
You have to.
yes.
Or severely injured.
I killed him once, I thought. I'll do it again.
This heavenly said there's riches and jewels in it for you.
I'll kill him.
Thank you very much.
Oh, taking to the gardens. Ooh, I would like to see you, and I want to see the hand.
I thought I wasn't going to need the hand tonight.
Hands. It's such a man as big as you. Surely you can't feel threatened by me.
Not at all, my dear. Allow me to remove the blades
let's stop.
A natural 20 for
yeah, come on, let's take him out and roast him over this fire and eat him
Castle Pendragon,
Have a beautiful body.
where Wexford is facing off against heaven. What made you know better than to allow Wexford to fight the battle? Stay back! Win.
Don't you dare!
Hold this one!
Instructs Westford to escape the castle and find his sister.
I won't leave you.
Run! Lest your funeral become a reality! Believe!
Godspeed! Now there's something you, the audience, must know about the orb's power that Heavenly has in her possession. You see, the orb not only grants her the power to control minds, but also gives her a force field making her very, very hard to hit. And finally, it allows her rolls to automatically be a 20. Heavenly Seltzer, maybe you must roll a natural 20 himself. All we need for this battle is one die. You roll the 20 tonight, NPC, and you roll 18!
Plus two sword! Plus two long sword!
I was thinking escape, but no mind. Let's give her one more punch try.
This one made you. It took one for Wexford. Actually, going to reroll. I don't know if it's a minute. Making it up.
And I choose the first roll.
Maybe I'll just pour myself around the middle here and you can just dance around me.
Very well. Leap attack!
I fought a lot of old codgers in my time. You are feisty and flexible.
I think you guys should have a real go at it. We had a couple of balls.
Oh,
I think
he's
the
going
audience wants to
to
see a battle.
Well, woman, I should give you all of the bird family.
contemplates today's events, and perhaps sums up this entire ready to go with the monologue.
What a day. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get that wedding of mine, but see my beautiful daughter up there. Back hair and all. Wedding the man of her dreams. I just wish I was able to get out there into that labyrinth. Find that diamond for my sweetheart. Oh well. I know she'll be mine one day. I mean, I have this whole kingdom. And this castle. This large, shiny man blade. You know, I wonder whatever happened to that gnome and his statue friend. I mean, I know they were sent down to the dungeon, but I never asked Mayhew to feed them. They're probably dead now. Oh well, I guess that's no concern of mine. You know, it's times like this that I sometimes miss my old friend, Mr. Smittens. We used to sit on these boxes next to my throne, and I would tickle him behind the ear and on the ass a little bit. I always liked that ass, too.
You missed the cat! Father!
Who said that?
Your son!
My son is dead. We skipped over his funeral.
Your son! Yes!
Oh my God, son!
Dad!
Oh!
Ever figure out that they're supposed to band together? Or will they just keep fighting each other over and over and over? Will Wexford be reunited with his twin sister? Will King Lauren pull his head out of his ass and figure out that he's being played for a fool? You'll have to come back tomorrow night at 11 p.m. to find out.